Preparation for childbirth. Yoga and pregnancy, 5 poses to feel better. During pregnancy, the woman's body undergoes transformations that can cause discomfort. Yoga helps alleviate them and adapt to changes. Practicing yoga during pregnancy helps you focus in a deeper way, to recognize resistance, energy levels and body discomfort. In addition, yoga gives you the time and space you need to integrate the important changes that are taking place in you and helps you reflect and develop emotions and abilities to become stronger in the face of new challenges. Physical and mental benefits of yoga. In pregnant women, yoga enhances flexibility, elasticity, balance and strength in a smooth way, without generating tiredness and at the same time promoting harmony of the body and mind. It helps to develop the ability to concentrate and relax, and to recognize the benefits of breathing, generating renewed energy. The first step to start on the path of yoga is to let yourself be guided, lose, feel and express emotions. You have to look for comfort and harmony. Remember that pregnancy is not a time to pose great challenges with the body, but rather a constant and progressive adaptation over 9 months. The real challenges that you have to face are the changes that will take place in your body, the process of birth, lactation and motherhood. Practicing yoga will be of great help to you to achieve the necessary improvements to feel good. How to start yoga if you are pregnant. It is always a good time to start practicing yoga because you can adapt the practice to your moment and your needs. You can vary the practice according to your age, constitution, physical and mental health, physical shape. The important thing when starting to practice yoga while pregnant is your motivation and being aware of what the current personal moment is, in what weeks of gestation you are, and the symptoms you have. The great yogi Krishnamacharya recommended some precautions to pregnant women. Suspend the practice in the first 12 weeks of gestation if they are nauseated or reluctant, and if there is a risk of miscarriage, avoid many postures that were done before pregnancy, modify and adapt the postures at every moment of the pregnancy. Prepare to do yoga. Before starting a yoga practice, you should consider the following. Having digested. Having a ventilated, spacious and quiet place for practice. Do not feel hot or cold. Wear comfortable clothes. Get a yoga mat or folded blanket, a pillow, and a chair or stool where you can sit if you need to. Other aspects that you should take into account are, how you feel before starting yoga practice. Do you feel tired? Irritated? Do you need to calm your mind? Evaluate your symptoms, and if it is late or you still have the whole day ahead of you. Concentrate on breathing before you start, stretch or sit quietly to connect with your body and your breathing. Observe how it flows, without trying to make it different or change its rhythm. Let it flow at its natural rate. This helps you direct your attention inward and allows you to be more aware of the sensations, to come into contact with your thoughts and emotions, to learn to recognize your limits, and to work the body with respect. 1. Focus on the breath. You can do this exercise at the beginning and at the end. It consists of breathing, but it is not easy because you must try to close yourself to external stimuli and keep your attention in one direction for a while. Put one hand on the chest and one on the belly, and observe the movement that is generated in these parts of the body. You can also place your hands on the sides of the rib cage. Notice how it opens and the sensations you feel in your back. Observe how air enters through the nostrils, how it reaches the chest, and fills the lungs. Observe how the ribs widen, at the sides of the trunk, then the back and belly, and then how the air comes out of your body again. 2. Stretch and strengthen the back. Uttanasana helps you stretch the lower back and sacrum and reduce pressure on the pelvic floor. It also eliminates tension in the arms, shoulders, and neck. This asana is normally performed standing, with the legs stretched, but we can do this adaptation in a sitting position. Sit with your back straight and look for the leg opening point that makes you feel safe. Breathe in, stretch your arms out in front of your body, and bring them over your head. Exhale and lean your trunk forward until your hands can grip your ankles. Breathe in and sit up as you raise your arms in front of your body. Exhale and slowly lower your arms down your sides until they are next to your body. 3. It stimulates intestinal transit. Among other beneficial effects, Upanasana favors intestinal transit, which is often complicated in pregnant women. It also favors the balance of the lower abdomen. Lying on your back, with your back to the floor and your arms at your sides, bend your knees and rest your feet against the wall. The calves and thighs should form a right angle. Keep your legs comfortable at all times, about hip width apart. Put your hands gently on your knees and, as you breathe out, bring them closer to your chest. As you breathe in, bring your feet back into contact with the wall. Do not tilt your head and check that the face and jaws are relaxed. Make sure that the chin is oriented towards the chest. In this position, it is better not to rest it on a cushion. Repeat 4 to 8 times and perform the movements slowly to loosen the lower back and sacrum. 4. Recognize your pelvic floor. It is important to recognize the muscles of the pelvic floor. Knowing how to relax them favors the baby's exit. This exercise will help you with this recognition. It is also useful to prevent or treat hemorrhoids, a common problem in pregnant women. Stand on all fours and lean forward until your forehead is on the ground. Consciously relaxes the pelvic floor muscles. On inspiration, it contracts the anus. It will help you visualize a tube that is closing. Focus on the sphincter and try not to contract the urethra or vagina. Relax while exhaling. 5. Space for the lungs. This exercise opens the chest, making it easier to breathe. It also improves the mobility of the back muscles, loosens the cervical muscles, rests the legs, and relaxes the pelvic floor. Lying on the left side, with your legs flexed in the fetal position, you stretch your arms out in front of your chest and, when you breathe in, bring your right arm back while turning your head in the same direction, and try to touch the ground. When you breathe out, you return to the starting position. Repeat 4 times and then switch sides. She ends up lying on the right side and rests. You can then sit on the floor with your back against the wall and your legs apart. Feel the pelvis rooted in the ground and take turns with the ankles to facilitate circulation. Are you enjoying the video? Give it thumbs up and share with your friends and subscribe to my channel.